Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Liz101. Welcome back to another episode of Doki Literature Club. I'm not even going to try to guess what episode this is. And today we're going to be doing the side story of Respect, Part 1. And later on today we're going to be doing Part 2. And then tomorrow we're going to be working on Balance 1 and 2. So yeah, that's basically how it's going to work now over the weekend. I usually don't record over the weekend, but why the hell not, right? Because I already got all this stuff worked out. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and start out with this Respect. This looks like it's going to be for Natsuki and Monika mostly. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and begin the side story. These are in no particular order, by the way. So if they're like out of order in any way, shape, or form, and whatever, I don't know. So it's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Throughout their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monika, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori have partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. One day, like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening, and in walks a girl none of them has seen before. "Hi!" Sayori tugs excitedly at Monika's sleeve. Yuri shifts back in her seat and bruises her eyes in her book. "Are you here for the literature club?" "Yeah." "Yay, that's great. Thank you for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces." "Yeah, come by and sit down. Anywhere. You can sit next to me in my desk." Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms on it. "Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea." Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monika follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts of Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. "Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves?" "Okay, well I'm Monika. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever their other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe." "I have that vibe? Oh, never mind. I'm not going to judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard." "Oh, no you don't, Sayori." "Yes, she does." Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. "I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making new friends. Oh, and I also like poetry." "Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you." "I'm an adult." The sound of Yuri's electric kettle stamming fills the room. "Oh, that's Yuri." Sayori lowers her voice. "She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She has big fantasy books and tea, and I love her." "Well, I guess that leaves me, then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry." "Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate." "It's cookie dough." "And Monika's was probably vanilla." "What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate." "What's Yuri's favorite?" Natsuki shrugs. "Probably green tea." I'm joking. I have no idea for Yuri. "Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you guys, just hang out, or do you actually do club stuff?" "Oh, well, we do club stuff, too. It hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have, 3 members, so we just kind of loosely spend our time doing stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with, some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into?" Well, I guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga." "Manga? Hey, why'd you say it like that?" "I want to read manga in the club." "Wait, hold on a second. That sounds great. After all I've been doing this, and Yuri returns to the desks with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. "After all the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple." "Manga is..." Jesus. "Manga isn't simple. If you think that, then you don't understand the nuance." "Oh, I didn't mean it's simple like that." "Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any other literature that you're interested in?" Fucking damn audacity, bro. It just always messes with me. "Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club?" "Are you serious? I'm not going to join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is it that big a deal? Manga's literature, right?" I guess we consider the literal definition of literature, then technically. I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to. That's fine, right?" "Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that." Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed in my locker. I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. Ugh, I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is gonna get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Wait, I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her to happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you just don't want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone, that includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know, but still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I really am going to start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sayori stands up and walks to the door, then opens it. Ugh, thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsuki replies, There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monika anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like the things are finally going to start getting more serious. The whole thing about studying, storing it in the club room, I guess, is kind of like an inside sort of deal now. Because obviously, Monika was even like, oh, even one of my club roommates leave the stuff in my club room. Can you imagine that? Ha ha ha. Fuck off. And the next club meeting, Monika's the first to arrive. But ever since what the fuck? I can't talk. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels like a lot less relaxed. To be fair, that's not really a normal name, so I can't really pronounce it well. Why am I so nervous? Monika paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monika thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? Nah, I got it. Monika awkwardly tries to start some conversation, but fails. Curiously, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki's stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, and the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe you could keep it there. I can't reach up there. That'd be so inconvenient. Yeah, but Monika sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga's doing in here, and I'll have to tell them it's for the literature club. So, Monika backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, I feel like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon! Sayori spins into the club room. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Ooh, that's so pretty. As Sayori trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you could start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way, I saved all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you're going to have to pay the tax, peasant. Boo! Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Monika glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, and I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we find some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we could give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that Monika glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we could try and come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we'll all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, did you say you would go along with whatever the club wanted you to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but, Monika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on everything? Natsuki, are you sure you don't have any other literature interests you can share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but Natsuki cuts Monika off by suddenly standing up. Well, if it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh no! Sayori runs after her, leaving just Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monika looked up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she can find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things, Monika sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You really shouldn't go, based off of your, preconceived notions of people, I guess you can say. Because, I have the habit of, looking at people and I didn't like you the moment I looked at you. I'm never going to like you again, And I try to move past that, but there's not, you can't just, because, I used to be in a position of authority, and people were trying to get into the group. I just sort of, I had a lot of pretty colorful things to say about some of them, but I'll be honest with you, it was probably not as bad as I was making it out to be. So I get where Monika's coming from here, but I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of more on Natsuki's side. People should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know it doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh, well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration, and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should be her completely indebted to you. Yeah, that's about the manga discussion, the whole deal. I don't think that, I get it, Monika, it's Monika's club. She has the right to do anything she wants with it. So, even if I disagree with the choice being made, I'm still going to go along with the person in charge, because it's their decision to make. I always hated it when YouTube got rid of dislikes for whatever reason, but it's their decision to make. It's YouTube as a platform. They're allowed to do whatever they want with it. So, of course, I rooted for their decision there, even if I personally disagree with it. So, I think Yuri's kind of being a little bitchy there. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and has no place here? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting at. Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it, so I assume you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monika walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monika starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monika has failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger boxes and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, as amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monika opens the book. Monika. Why can't I fucking talk? Alright then. Let's see. What I got? Side story again? Oh yeah, that's this one. Of course, part 2. Let's see, do I get a picture? I do get a picture. That's Natsuki. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Got it. That's pretty cool. What else? Do I got anything else? No, I didn't get anything else from that. But I did get a new piece of music. Probably this one. Here. Alright, well that's going to have to be it for today. My name is LaserFighter111. If you guys want to see more Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to this video for more awesome content, and I will see you guys later.